I'm attempting to win every league in England. That means from EFL League 2 all the way to the Premier League title. But here's the twist. I'm only allowed to stay at one club for a maximum 3 seasons. So for every division, I might have to build a completely new team with a new club to try and win the title. We're starting the challenge though from the bottom with EFL League 2 club Morecambe. They're literally the worst team in the division. And I can see why. Just look at their team. And we're going to have to approach this challenge completely differently because we're only here for 3 seasons. In that time frame, we need to figure out a way to get Morecambe not just only promotion, but to win the title because #1 spot is what we need to get the trophy. And honestly, I'm unsure of what approach we need to take. I think we do need to bring a lot more experienced players, but maybe signing young players with a lot of potential could help in the future. Because yes, we will be moving on to a different club, but we are allowed to sign our past players. But here I am thinking about our transfer plan, but just look at our budget, 830k. What on earth are we going to do with that? Now, we do have a youth academy scout, which could be the play. I mean, this video is about winning every English title, and maybe if our scout can bring some top tier talents that we can take on with us throughout this journey, that could be huge. Oh, wait a minute. There's already a few players in the academy, and look at this Hoffman guy, Austrian centre-back. Bro, that's already an instant upgrade. Straight away, I'm going to promote him to the first team. No way, man. Hoffman's already good enough to be a starter. What on earth is he doing in Morecambe's academy? That is one serious upgrade we've got without spending any sort of money. Actually, wow, the youth academy stuff did cost a bit. We're down to 700k. And bro, we're going to lose a bit more money because we are signing coaches as well. Well, I guess just one coach because we don't really have money for more. I can't believe it, boys. Just with one coach, we're down to 200k in our budget. I am now starting to feel that it might be impossible to win League 2 with Morecambe. They're just too bad and broke. But if we do impress here, there is another option of getting a potential job offer from another League 2 club. And maybe it's a club with a bit more money and we can try and win the league with them. Remember, the goal is to just win every league title in England. Doesn't matter how we get it done. But now we're going to try and do this with Morecambe. But I don't think in this first season we're going to be making any transfers. Unless I can maybe cut the squad and get rid of the waste. Now, we were able to make a few sales, get some cash in. And I'll take that, boys. We're up to 916,000. And I'm thinking with that money, we can maybe sign a young goalkeeper. And I found Teddy Sharmanlow, 21 years old. Oh, his contract's expiring, boys. We could get a solid deal on this. And there you go. We got him for just 400,000. Now, the reason why I spent most of our remaining money on a goalkeeper is because I feel it's the most important position to win titles. A high-rated goalkeeper can make such a big difference. And that's why with the last bit of cash we have, I'm hiring another coach. But even still, this is not looking like a team that can win the title. We're gonna need our youth academy guy to come up clutch and bring us maybe a good attacker or even a midfielder. Okay, some scout reports have come back and there are some talents here. I like this guy, Toby Hardy. He's already valued at like 700k. Should be pretty high-rated. But we do still have like a budget problem. I think we'll only be able to sign one academy player this season. And that's why I'm not rushing with this choice, boys. We need to pick the right talent. And I think we may have found the right one. Ellis Fuller. The potential's there. Already valued at 800k. Let's go for him. Okay, he's already 60 rated. I think that should be good enough to make him a starter for us. In fact, I'm just going to put him in the first team, boys. We need him playing because I know he can grow. But yep, I guess that's all what we can do in this first season. Good enough to maybe win the title? No way. Are you actually kidding me? 23rd. Second last in League 2? Here I was thinking maybe we could put up a fight to win the title. Guess I was completely wrong. The signings we made actually grew really well. Hoffman went up by a couple of ratings. Fuller went up by 4. And not bad, even our goalkeeper went up by 3 ratings. Okay, you know when your midfielder is your top goal scorer, there are problems. But hey, we still have a couple more seasons with Morecambe. If we can bring in midfielders and strikers next year, I think we can make a push for the title. And for season 2, we do have a bigger budget, almost 2.5 million. And we need goals, bro. And that's why I'm looking for a striker in League 1. Oh, this guy, Isaac Davies, looks good. 69 overall, playing for Cardiff. His contract's expiring as well. Bro, we're about to get a deal here because I think we can close this at 1.4 mil. Okay, a little bit more, but that works. It's a brilliant deal. Now, that's what I call an upgrade, boys. We've got a 69 rated striker joining us. Also, in the free agent market, I found Pablo Ibanez, 26-year-old midfielder. Bro, if we can sign a 72 rated player for free, that could be massive. We're gonna have to offer him everything we've got in wages, boys, right now. Look at that. We're gonna be left with just £50,000 in the club, but he's accepted our contract. I think this is the kind of signing we need to win the league title. All we need to do now is find a way to hire some more coaches, because that way we can get our best players to grow. With a couple of player sales, we do have enough to sign a couple more coaches. And this is good, boys. At least our players will be growing now a lot more. And honestly, I'm looking at this team with a 69 rated striker, a 72 rated midfielder. Surely we can do better. All right, end of the season and at least we're not 23rd. That means we definitely have made some progress. But we're also nowhere near winning the league. In fact, we finished basically mid-table 14th. And tell you what, just look at the impact our signings have had. Isaac Davies with 18 goals. He's also up to a 72. Ibanez coming in with 10 goals as well. I mean, I know if I'm allowed to make signings here at Morecambe, we are going to win the league eventually. The problem is we don't really have time. Just one more season as Morecambe manager. And if we fail to win EFL League 2, we're going to have to start all over again by joining another League 2 club, building them from the ground up. But nah, guys, I want to try and win our first league title with Morecambe itself. I mean, we've spent a couple of years here growing the likes of Hoffman, Fuller. And honestly, I don't think this team is too far away from winning the league. If we can sort out the winger positions, the fullback positions, as well as maybe the midfield. Okay, maybe, yeah, we are far away from the title. That's pretty much half the team. But the budget is definitely better than last year. 2.875 million. And straight away, I'm looking at free agents to see if we've got some good options. Samuel Silvera. I'm pretty sure that's the Australian flag. It could be New Zealand as well. But you know what? 68 rated, 25 years old. And I think that's the first Australian player I think I've ever signed. Oh, he could be from New Zealand as well. My flag knowledge sucks.
Same, but different.
Bro, even with free agent signings, our budget goes down for like 400k. But I think this is our only shot at getting Morecambe to the title. Just make as many free agent signings as possible. Get the overalls up for these players. And I mean, look at this. We've got a 71 rated Ryotaro Ito all the way from Japan. Don't forget, since this is going to be my last year at Morecambe, I don't really care about the players' ages. I just need quality right here, right now. Oh, and the free agent hunt keeps getting better, boys. I've just found Andres Herrera, 71 rated, straight from Argentina. The players we're signing have probably never even heard of Morecambe. But hey, if they can just help us win the league title, I will personally remember them forever. Bro, the team has improved so much with those free agent players. I still think we could do with a CDM, maybe a right back. And I think we just about have the wage budget to get a couple more players in. And I have found a couple more free agents. Nicolas Fernandez from Chile, 69 rated right back. That'd be a huge upgrade. And also Florian Flick, 70 rated German CDM. Bro, he might be Hansi Flick's son. I'm signing them both up. Bro, from where we started with this Morecambe team to the team we have now, I mean, I think we have got a chance of winning the title. The squad is now there. We're gonna need a bit of luck. This is gonna be my final season at Morecambe. And I really don't want to reset all our progress and attempt to win League 2 with another club. And okay, it's the moment of truth. Have we won the league with Morecambe? I think we've definitely finished better than last season. We're in the top 10. No way, boys. We're in the top 6. I think we've secured guaranteed promotion, but that's not going to be enough. We need to be number 1 to make progress. And yes, Morecambe have won the league. Just 3 seasons after being the worst team in the division, we've taken them to the title. Isaac Davies, you absolute legend, man. 31 goals for him. He's actually got up to a 75 overall. Ibanez as well. Now we've completed our first goal of the video, winning EFL League 2. But it's time to move on to winning League 1. Now, as much as I would love to continue the journey with Morecambe, my 3 seasons here are up. I'm resigning. We're going to have to try and win League 1 with a completely different club. Honestly, though, it's super frustrating that we're going to have to leave Morecambe. Because look at the player ratings of our team. We make like a couple of signings, and I think this team could have won us League 1. But hey, that would make this challenge way too easy. The question now is, where are we heading next? Now, there are no job offers available. So I'm going to spin a wheel with EFL League 1 clubs, and whatever club we get, we manage them, and looks like it's Bolton. 3 seasons, boys, to try and win League 1 with them. Okay, I'm looking at my Bolton team, and I kind of realized just how difficult this challenge is going to be. Because if we had to go back to Morecambe and win the league title with them, I think we could have done it. We had 75 rated Isaac Davies up top, Ibanez in the middle, Hoffman at the back. We had a proper team. But now it feels like our project has been completely reset. Taking this Bolton team to the league title, it's going to be harder. Now, the good thing is Bolton do have a bit more cash. 5.1 million is what we're starting with. Now, I've got a controversial plan to use that money. You see, I wasn't allowed to continue our journey with Morecambe, but there's nothing stopping me to sign the players we developed. And that's why I want to bring in Jürgen Hoffmann. Bro, from the academy in Morecambe, we developed him up to a 73 overall. I want to continue my journey with him, so we're signing him for 2.8 mil. Not gonna lie, boys, this Bolton backline is actually crazy good. 3 youngsters. That's kind of why I signed Hoffmann. I want a reliable player in there. I think we'll also stick with this 3-4-1-2 formation. Hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, there's a lot more signings we need to make, man. Wingers particularly. But most importantly, I think we need to bring in a striker. And I want another reunion, boys. Isaac Davies. I think he was our most important player in our push for the title with Morecambe. But yo, look at that price. How are we going to pay 6 million plus as a League One club? Okay, there are quite a few players in this club that I don't think we really need. So a club cleared out could make it happen. Now, before that, though, I found a few free agents that I think could improve our squad depth. There's Jean-Fiat Arp from Germany. Heverton. I don't even want to say his name. But yeah, if we sign them all for free and sell the players we have, we should be making good money that way. And now it's time for the massive club clear out. I'm legit accepting every offer that comes in. Bro, I've legit sold like 5 or 6 players and we're up to 4.6 mil. Somehow we need to just make it to like 8 million. Then we can probably sign Isaac Davies. Oh, and now we've got some big sales coming in. That's what we need. And yo, I think we've done it. We're up to 9 mil. Oh, but no way. This is annoying. Isaac Davies has just grown to a 77 within a matter of weeks. How? His market value is now above 10 million. That is crazy, bro. The player we built up is now looking completely out of our reach. That's why I'm telling you, if we were allowed to stay at Morecambe, this challenge would have been a breeze, man. We would have won League One. Davies would have banged all the goals in. But having to do it with different clubs just makes it so much harder. Now, looking at our team, we just still need that striker, boys. That's the big thing we need. We still have a few more player sales, but I don't think it's going to move the needle. I think I've made peace with the fact that we won't be able to sign Isaac Davies, at least for now. But I have found a couple of other striker options. Sinclair Armstrong, 24 years old, 75 rated. Then there's Norman Bissett. Bro, he looks even better and he's younger. The potential will be there. I'm going with Bissett, boys. It's an absolute bargain at 5 million. Okay, we've done what we can to this Bolton team, and actually it's looking really good. Every player is above 70. But let's see how we do, boys, in a new league with a new club. End of the season, and our former club Morecambe finished 16th. I'm surprised. But where have we finished? It looks like super high up the table. Okay, no way. No freaking way. We just won the league. Oh my days. In just one season, we've got EFL League One as well. The second trophy we needed. In fact, we destroyed the division. How? Bro, the strikers we signed. Free agent Arp. Look at him. 37 goals. Bissett as well with a massive season. Hoffmann played pretty much all the games up to a 76. And you know what? More than our attack, I think it was the defense that got the job done. Look at their ratings. And don't forget, we've still got a couple more seasons left at Bolton. I think that might be enough to get them the championship title as well. Honestly, boys, I didn't expect it to make it to the championship this quickly. Maybe we just got super lucky with Bolton because they already had some super high-rated players, especially in the defense. And honestly, that's why I'm thinking if we can make the right signings, I think with Bolton itself, we could win another league title, the championship. Oh, and the money's there as well. 13.4 million. That budget is massive. Part of me does want to use a big chunk of this budget and sign Isaac Davies. Can you imagine the firepower we'll have up top? Bro, his contract's expiring at Morecambe as well. This is it. If I can get a good deal out of this, maybe like 6 or 7 mil. 10 million is too much. I still want money for other signings. Come on, we got to negotiate this smartly. 7.5 million. Bro, Morecambe, I know you're my former club. Do me a favor for once. I've just put in an 8 million offer and they need time to think. Meanwhile, I do have a few players that I can maybe sell for a bit of cash. Oh, and this is interesting. A £3.6 million offer for our goalkeeper, Baxter. Bro, there's so much happening right now. Bolton Wanderers have countered us with the same exact amount. But now, boys, 8.5 million. That's going to be, I think, my last offer. And it's worked. Okay. Reunited at last with Davies. Time to win another league title together. Now, we did get Isaac Davies, and our attack looks absolutely incredible. But it has come at a cost, boys. We have sold our first team goalkeeper. That's basically because I think we need a super high-rated goalkeeper if we want to dream to win the championship. And I think we can do that now with 10 million in the bank. With this kind of money, I think we should be able to find good goalkeepers in the championship. Okay, wow. Players like Gavin Bazunu are playing in the championship. Look at his overall, man. 81. That's the level we'll be competing against. But okay, I have managed to find Denise Dillman, 23-year-old goalkeeper, 76 rated, an absolute unit being 6'6". I think if we want to aim to win the championship, we need a goalkeeper like him. And so we're dropping our remaining cash to bring him in. I don't think we're going to be able to make any more signings. Davies and Dillman is, I think, the maximum we can do. But I do think this team could put up a fight, man. We've got a good strike force. Defense looks solid. Dillman at the back. The midfield is the only thing that might let us down. And we're getting through the season now. And honestly, if we can go back-to-back and win the championship, we can move on straight to the Premier League. Okay, this is interesting. End of the season, we don't win the league, but we're 5th, which means we're going to be in the playoffs. Bro, we don't want that. Because, bro, if we get promoted without winning the championship, we'd have kind of failed the challenge. We would have to go back and manage another championship club and try and win the title. Bro, this is the first time I just want to lose these playoff games. But we freaking win. No. Second leg. Coventry, please make the comeback, kick us out. No way, man. We're going to the playoff final. That is actually frustrating, bro, because look at how much our team has improved this year, especially the back line. I feel like if next season we get to improve our midfield, we can like directly win the championship and then go up. But now if we beat Leicester, we're going to be in the Premier League, and there's no chance in our final season with Bolton we can win the league, so it's going to be a complete failure, and I'll have to find a new club in the championship to try and win the league with. Nah, man, I don't want all of that to happen. So I think I'm gonna have to sabotage this game. Breaking news, Denny Stillman is down with diarrhea, and that's why he'll be unable to play the final. I just hope this works, boys. I'm sabotaging my team. I need Leicester to win, and let's go. We can't celebrate too much. Bolton will find out what we've just done. We just made the sacrifice, boys. I want one more season with this team in the championship so I can go out there and win it. All right, for our final season with Bolton, we do have the money, about 15 mil to spend, and as I said before, we just need to completely revamp this midfield. Maybe a left midfielder, a center mid. We do that, I think we can win the league. We've been signing a lot of younger players usually, but I'm thinking, what if we bring in some experience? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, his contract's expiring. We could get a deal. Plus, this is our 3rd and final season at Bolton. We don't need someone to grow in his overall. We need someone who can get the job done now. What a deal this has been, boys. For 8 million, we've brought in Loftus-Cheek. Instantly, that improves our midfield so much. All we need now is maybe a good left midfielder, and I think we're good to go. Uh-oh, but we're down to just 2.5 million. Oh, my days. I think even though we didn't pay much for Loftus-Cheek, his wages were so much. I'm now selling a few players that we don't need, and I'm just hoping that'll be enough. We've done what we can, boys. The budget's back up to 7.5 mil. And with that budget, I think we're only going to be good for signing someone like Lewis Dobbin. I'm bringing him in. He's 75 rated. But the big bet we've taken this season is on Loftus-Cheek. I'm hoping his overall can help us come clutch. That's the team we've got. We're getting through the season now, and while we wait, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. We've made it to the end, and look at the season Loftus-Cheek has had. This is giving me hope. 11 goals and 12 assists. Also, improving our midfield meant that our attack scored more goals per set with 35. Maybe this level was a bit too much for Davies, and that's why I think Arp scored more than him. But looking at our team and all the growth, I think there's a chance we've won the league. This is the moment of truth. Can we win the championship as well? Yes, we can. 113 points. The sacrifice we made last season for not getting promoted has paid off. And that's our 3rd league title, boys. The championship is in the bag. It's time to say goodbye to this Bolton team now. 3 seasons here. It's been memorable. We won League 1 as well as the championship with them. But it's now time for us to embark on a new journey to try and win the Premier League. But don't forget, the wheel is going to decide which Premier League club we'll be managing. If we get like a newly promoted club, it's going to be real hard to try and win the title in 3 seasons. I'm kind of hoping we get a decent club, and it's going to be Man United. That is perfect. All we got to do to complete the challenge now is take Manchester United to Premier League glory in 3 seasons. And okay, this Man United team looks decent. Lautaro Martinez up top. There's Frankie de Jong, Van de Ven at the back. I don't know if it's good enough to win the title. But since we're talking about Man United, there should be decent cash at the club. Oh, but only 60 mil? I'm surprised, boys, because we are in the Champions League. Where's all the TV money and everything? I guess we're going to have to just make things work with 60 mil. And already I can see what this team needs. It's a centre-back. And there's been a centre-back who's been on this journey with me since day 1 from the Morecambe days. Jürgen Hoffmann. I want to bring him to Man United as well. But would you believe it? We actually wouldn't have the funds to sign him. He's 82 rated. What if I help out my former club a little bit by giving them maybe a player in a swap deal? I don't mind giving them Mason Mount, man, if they'll agree for this deal. We'll chuck in like 50 mil as well. If this works, it'll be amazing. And okay, they are interested in Mount. We can get a deal here. We just need to get the transfer fee down. I'm thinking 50 54 million. And that's actually worked, boys. My former club is doing me a big favor. Wherever I go, Hoffman follows. We're taking him along on this journey. He's joining Man United. But just by signing my former players, we're not going to be winning the Premier League. The team needs more. Because after all, we're going to be competing with Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. And so I'm making some bold decisions. I'm gutting the club. Players we don't need, they're getting sold. For example, we just don't need Nuno Mendes because we're using a 3 at the back formation. And that's bringing in about 70 to 80 million. I actually can't believe what we've just pulled off. Over 200 million worth of player sales. The budget's back up to 236 mil. Yeah, our squad has been completely thinned out, but that's fine. Now we can rebuild. I've got to now use all the experience I earned managing Morecambe and Bolton, especially in making the correct transfers, boys. Because that's something Man United have not done right in the last few decades, and we're going to have to do that so we can win the title. Instantly, I feel like we're going to need another right winger, because Rafinha is 33. I don't think he's going to be able to go up and down the pitch in this Ruben Amorim formation. That's what we're gonna need. Now I think I've scouted the right player, boys. Giovanni Cuenca, Portuguese, playing at Real Madrid. We could do the reverse Ronaldo here, and that's what we're doing by signing him for 85 million. And wait a minute, guys, where's Kobe Mainoo? Oh wow, he's playing for Atalanta. No way I'm letting that happen. We're bringing him back. Bro, the team looks a lot better with Cuenca and Mainoo, but I'm just wondering who on earth was running this club before me? Because where's Amad Diallo? No way is he chilling at Mainz, man. That is ridiculous. To win the Premier League, I think we need him back, so that's what we're doing with our last bit of cash. But even after all the signings we made, 5th is all we could get. Wow, 19 points off City. In the next couple of seasons, we need to close that kind of a gap. They literally lost like 1 game. But let's not be disheartened. I think we're on the right track. I think we just had way too many older players like Lautaro, De Jong. Next season, if we replace them, I think we will be able to put up a title fight. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about. 166 million. We need that to win the title. But wait a minute. I'm looking at the team, and why is Rafinha left mid? Where's Mikey Moore? No way, guys. For some reason, he doesn't exist in the game. Did he just retire? Bro was 24. What happened to him? No way are we dealing with crazy glitches, man. Not now. And that completely changes my plan, boys. I wanted to replace Lautaro up top, Frankie de Jong as well. But now we're going to have to add in another left midfield signing. I don't know, man. Tough decisions are going to have to be made. But okay, we've got Gallagher at the club, which I didn't notice. He can play instead of de Jong. That should solve our midfield problem. And for the left midfield spot, we could get Bino Gittins. Yup, he's available for a good price too. All right, that's at least one problem sorted. And now we've got just one more problem to solve, and that is of Lautaro Martinez. We need a striker to replace him, and I think I know just the man. A striker who helped us win League One as well as the championship. Norman Bassett. He's up to an 86 overall, bro. What growth. There's still room for him to get better, I think. And wait a minute, he's now made a move to Alaves. I think if we swap Lautaro in this deal, we could really make something work. And yep, for 30 million plus Lautaro, we're signing Bassett. Surprisingly, we've still got about 76 million left. Oh, and Vitinha's contract's expiring. This is our chance. If I put Frankie de Jong in a swap deal, chuck in 50 million, we could pull off something special here. And yes, it's working. I actually can't believe we've just signed Vitinha like this. I didn't expect to improve our team so much in Season 2. But yo, I genuinely feel like we can win the Premier League. Our defense is looking crazy. Hoffman's leading it. We got Mainoo back at the club. Bassett up top. I don't want to take this challenge to the final season, boys. If we can win the Premier League now, let's do it. End of the season, and this could be it. Our journey started with Morecambe in League 2, then Bolton. Of course, winning every league title along the way. And all we need to do now to complete the challenge is win the Premier League with Man United. Can we pull this off? Yes, we can. Oh my days, we did it. We actually did it, boys. Manchester United Premier League winners. And we did this challenge with a season to spare. Norman Bassett stepped up big time, boys. 26 goals. Also, Kobe Mainoo was our top scorer. I think the MVP, though, for me has got to be Hoffman. Up to an 89. He was with us for every league title. But with that, boys, we've completed the challenge. Every league title in England. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me try to win every league in the game? Click here.